I'm big on lines.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets... Five it up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Right to the air is Mahomes. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Demario Davis coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Attack, attack! Here we go, finish.
Now Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish, because They were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Hey, 43, 15.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Yellow.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And they'll go on the ground. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from the 20. And the Saints are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Blake Grupe now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. This 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Yellow. 15, yellow.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Oh, the defense right there to stop him. Did he get the yard he needed? He did, says the referee. Barely. 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. Still on his feet. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Noah Gray, 73 yards. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music. right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, Saints.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And when the time has expired on the 1st quarter. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
What down?
And they'll run it here. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the lead. Groupie for the extra point. the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner is a former defensive back. I'm not much a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Mahomes now to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the Saints 47-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
Boy, don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy. Don't do that, boy. No, indeed. We don't play that.
Sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out. To the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, fans of old school football, they got to be loving this, partner. All 3 drives so far have ended in a touchdown and on the ground.
And when you say fans of old school, in because you just don't see ground games dominate the scoring by pounding the rock like this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. And the lead is now 13.
Next to score, Saints 20, Chiefs 7.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
57 colors, 57 colors.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This ball deep for Tony. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Hey, 43.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And got his man complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Easy.
Now Mahomes maybe a free play. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
Operating from the red zone now. Mahomes flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. His throw caught at about the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they'll run it here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. On play action, they'll throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Throwing his Carr on third down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Attack, attack! Hey, 43. Right.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for KC. 44 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Now back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Only a yard of the completion. It's second and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. And again, it's Mahomes. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal.
43.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kadarius Toney from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Throwing now is Carr. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now Carr changing the formation. Second and 15. And he'll find Moreau here. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Your mind. Hey, later, too.
Carr now to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
2 yards off the play. And the Saints first down.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now Carr throwing on second down. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And quickly they get to the line. A 10th carry for Kamara. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, this is Kamara. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Foster Moreau, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
They're going to try and run for it. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think this...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. That is intercepted. Picked up by Paulson and Debo. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
First down, Saints.
Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Carr, he wants to change up the look here.
93, 29, 29, 637. 29.
Now Carr. That's caught by Johnson. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. Here we go. 1st and goal. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Kamara trying again. And he's taken down, and that'll get him a little bit closer. But every yard at this point will help your field goal kicker out. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Oh, a design run for their wideout. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
A point after, good by Grupe. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 15.
Here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Tony. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. One final try from Mahomes. This for all the marbles. This ball intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans.
Good game, boy. Let's go. Whoa.
Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they need
It's over, baby.